Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, and today this is just a big catch-up video. I'm going to run down a ton of different topics and give you my opinions on them. This might be a little bit longer video, but it's a real catch-up video because I've been really busy with school lately. So I just want to get my thoughts out on some of these topics, and topics I'm going to be talking about are in the description below. So check that out if you want to continue watching this video. If not, there are possible spoilers as well because I may talk about things that are either in trailers or in movies that I've just seen and stuff like that. So be warning, there's possible spoilers ahead if you haven't seen Batman vs. Superman, or you haven't heard anything about Civil War, Doctor Strange, Rogue One, etc. Okay, so spoiler warning, there you go. You've been warned. So I bought Star Wars The Force Awakens on Blu-ray, right? And my friend bought it for me, actually. Thanks, Alex, for that. And he bought that for me, he owed me, and like 2 days later, I've seen The Force Awakens like 7 times now, 3 in the theater, like 4 at home now, and it's awesome. And but this isn't about that. But after that, like 2 days later, we got the first Star Wars Rogue One, a Star Wars story, whatever you want to call it, trailer. It was a quick 2-minute teaser trailer, and it introduces us to Felicity Jones's character. It basically gives us the rundown of kind of what this movie is about. And from the opening of that, it looked amazing. I'm so happy with the way this has turned out. Gareth Edwards looks like he crafted a fantastic film with just epic scale. It looks like a war film set in the Star Wars universe, and it looks a lot of fun. And just seeing the Death Star again, seeing that classic armor, that classic stormtroopers, the classic ships and everything, just seeing all that stuff again just got me so excited for this movie. Cannot wait till December. And it's funny because I posted some things on the internet, and I'm just like, everybody's like, Rogue One, what's it? And I texted my mom, and she was like, Rogue One, but that's not Episode 8. I'm like, no, it's different. And I think by Disney Lucasfilm releasing this trailer, it was getting that conversation started. This is what Rogue One is. This is what it's like, hey, most people understand, okay, we're getting, every 2 years we're going to get a new Star Wars movie. Hey, okay, we're going to get a new episode movie, so episode 7, 8, 9, etc. Or get a new one of those. But they don't realize that in between those we're getting the anthology Star Wars story spin-off films that are Rogue One, Han Solo, and I believe it's Boba Fett, which they're going to do in the coming years. And people don't know about these, and then they're just like, well, what's this? And where's Rey? Where's Finn? Where's Poe? Where's Kylo Ren? Where are these characters? So that's really great that it kind of starts off and it tells you, by the imagery, it tells you this is set before A New Hope. And I loved it. It was fantastic. A great teaser trailer. It gives you a lot more than the episodic movies will as far as trailers go, because I think the episodic movies, there's more story there that they want to tell in the movie and not in the trailer. For Rogue One, nobody really knew what it was, except for us diehard fans that have been following it, and they're like, oh, this is what it is, telling all these other people that are just like, what the hell is this? So I think it does a pretty good job of introducing people to a larger Star Wars universe, and there have been people that have been asking, is Felicity Jones' character, Rey, or Jen Ersa, is her character Rey's mother? And Daisy Ridley was just like, nope. And I'm just like, okay, so, and I'm telling you right now, I don't think that either. It's a neat theory. I've liked all the theories that are floating around. Personally, I just want Rey to be different, and I want all these new characters to be different people. I want because the only thing, by connecting the universe, having Rey, Luke's daughter, having all these characters, except for like Kylo Ren. I can understand having Kylo Ren related to Han and Leia and everything. That's fine with me, because you need to continue that storyline. But you need to continue like the Skywalker storyline, and that's the continuation of that storyline. But I think what you need to do is you also need to expand your universe, and by introducing us to new characters. But if you just intertwine everybody to all the other characters, it makes no sense. And you're just like, okay, you're just making your universe smaller. And that's what things like Rebels and Clone Wars did. It expanded the universe, giving us new characters and older characters as well that we love. So I think a lot of these books and everything are expanding the universe, and that's what they need to do. They need to expand it, not size it down, make it so small. This is a vast universe. A lot of it hasn't been explored, and we want to explore more of it in books, TV shows, comic books, movies, etc. So we really need to do that kind of stuff. So that's my thoughts on the Rogue One trailer. Loved it. It was fantastic. I cannot wait for the next 8 months to see what they release for this movie. And I'm really excited for that. So guys, our next topic is the Doctor Strange trailer that came out the other day. And some of you know, Doctor Strange comes out in November. And it stars Benedict Cumberbatch as Stephen Strange, Doctor Strange. This movie looks interesting. Now, I don't know a whole lot about Doctor Strange. I'm not a huge comic book guy when it comes to Doctor Strange. I don't know a whole lot about his story and everything. But I think Cumberbatch looks great in the role. I think the movie itself looks really good. It looks Inception-like and everything with the world-bending kind of stuff. It looks really, really cool. It'll be the weirdest Marvel Cinematic Universe movie we got. But what's cool about it is different, and they're taking chances and things like that I think the Avengers movies and things like that can't take or won't take. But I think a lot of movies like Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy, even Ant-Man can take these larger leaps, because look, years ago everybody was like, man, all we're getting is Superman movies, or we're getting Batman movies, and people were like, when are they gonna ever make a Spider-Man movie? Then they made Spider-Man, and back then you weren't even thinking, oh yeah, one day they'll make a Doctor Strange movie, or they'll make a Guardians of the Galaxy or Ant-Man movie. And that kind of stuff is brilliant and great. And I really did like the trailer. Didn't give a whole lot of plot lines or story things. It's just the first trailer. The movie comes out in November. We'll probably get more at Comic-Con on it. They'll probably release more footage, maybe a full-blown trailer. I liked it. It was really cool, and I cannot wait to see more of this movie. It looks very, very interesting. So that's my thoughts on the Doctor Strange trailer. So just a couple of housekeeping things here. The Batman vs. Superman review. Now, if you notice on my channel, there's a video called the College Critic, Uncut Review, or whatever it is. It's basically, it was my original review with my friends Blake and Alex, who they did the Deadpool video with me as well. And they're going to be on the channel a lot more, probably in the fall and everything. Because the school year's starting to wind down here, they'll probably only be on maybe 1 or 2 videos. But I definitely want to do a lot more with them in the fall, and as from here going forward, I definitely want to get their opinions on things. And I'm thinking about doing more podcasty type videos that just aren't video things, they're just all audio, and maybe also have a picture up, just be the College Critic logo or whatever, or just be a picture of us just sitting in a room or whatever. So I want to do more of that kind of stuff. But our Batman vs. Superman review, there's an original one, which there's a link in that video to a Google Drive, 3 Google Drive videos, and each one is the different parts of it. There's one where my friend Blake literally goes on a whole rant about how Superman is, that Warner Brothers has never done Superman right. And then there's us really going in depth, and then there's us talking about the movie in a more short 17-minute version of a review. So you can check that out. What we're gonna do is we'll do a clean cut, a cleaner one, because there's a lot of cursing in that. And my friend Blake was like, I don't want those up. So they're up, but they're not on the main channel. They're just I put them on the internet, but they're on file in a Google Drive type thing. So you can check those out. Just forewarning, there's profanity in there, a lot of it. So for anybody wary of that, just letting you know there's a lot of profanity in that stuff. So you've been warned. Also, and there's a profanity warning on the video. But this Saturday, we're gonna go do a Batman vs. Superman review, and we'll probably even do a podcast alongside with that. That stuff will be out either Saturday or Sunday, so just look out for that. I'll finally have that up and everything. Just forewarning, I gave the movie a pretty high score, my friend Blake gave it a pretty low score, and my friend Alex gave it a medium score. So I really liked the movie. It was a lot of fun to me. It was a good sequel to Man of Steel. You know how much I love Man of Steel. You saw my review. And I really enjoyed Man of Steel a lot, and I really did enjoy Batman vs. Superman as a follow-up movie. And now that Ben Affleck has been reported to now direct, I think it's been official, he's going to direct the solo Batman movie. Yes, thank you. Much needed. So, yeah, about that. So after that, just a couple more things. If you already saw, my trailer is up for my remastered edition of my Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring fan film. You can check that trailer out. It's kind of it was fun to make and everything. So I went in and I basically color corrected and enhanced the video quality just a bit and the sound quality of the movie. Upgraded it to 1080p, made it widescreen, did all that kind of stuff. That's coming out on the 19th of this month. So get ready to check that out. Go check out the comparison video that I did, which was an early working print of the movie. I made some minor tweaks to it so you can see the comparison and everything. Then there's also the trailer. You can check that trailer out, and that should be a lot of fun. Go watch that, and you can kind of see what I did. You can see like side by side photos, a wipe of like, okay, this is the original footage. Here's what it looks like now that I've changed some things in it. It looks really cool, and I hope you all enjoy that when it comes out on the 19th. And by the end of May, I'll have Return of the King and Two Towers out as well in the remastered form. And later this summer, probably in mid-August, I'll probably also release the extended cuts of each of the films. So there you go. Also, some Civil War news, and we finally got a Spider-Man title. I'm not crazy about it. This will just be brief. It's called Spider-Man Homecoming. Is a Spider-Man movie that comes out next year in 2017. Tom Holland Spider-Man. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, not that the fact that Tom Holland's playing Spider-Man, I'm okay with it, and I'm gonna go see Civil War when it comes out, which I'm gonna talk about next. I don't know how I feel about Spider-Man Homecoming as a movie title. I like the font. I like the way the logo looks. It looks neat. I don't know about that title, man. Like, what are they going, prom? Come on, what? I understand it takes place in high school. It's a high school version of Peter Parker. Fine with that. Completely fine with that. I like. I've heard great things about Spider-Man in Civil War. I've heard great things about just his family dynamic with Aunt May. I've heard great things about all that stuff in the movie, from what I've heard about it, and I'm looking forward to that in the movie. But I'm more looking forward to obviously the Captain America, Tony Stark stuff. I'm looking forward to everything else in the movie as well, not just Spider-Man. Even though I'm happy that he's finally in the universe, and I like the costume. If I didn't mention that before, in one of my other videos, I did. I enjoyed that costume. It was pretty cool, and yeah. So Civil War finally. This is going to be very brief and everything. So much time we got left. I'm good. But yeah. So Civil War is coming out on May 6th. I am amped for this movie right now. I just watched Avengers, the first Avengers movie last night. And that movie holds up, man. Like, it holds up really well. And it was funny. I texted my mom the other day, and I'm like, because my parents haven't seen, they've seen all the Marvel movies up to Guardians of the Galaxy, and they didn't see the last Avengers movie, and they didn't see Avengers: Age of Ultron, and they didn't see Ant-Man. So, and my parents were kind of they're a little bit on superhero fatigue and everything. My mom's kind of like, why does everything have to be a superhero movie now? I'm kind of like, it's, the way it is. Like, everything was westerns before. This is the modern day western, which is awesome. And I'll admit, I'm a little bit of superhero fatigue, but I've seen Deadpool. Deadpool was fantastic. I loved it. Very raunchy and very R-rated, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I loved that movie. Batman vs. Superman, I really enjoyed that. Not as good as Deadpool or any of the other, not nearly as good, as my opinion, as Man of Steel, but it was a fun movie. It was good. I enjoyed it for what it was. It does a lot of things right, and it does a lot of things wrong, but it did its job. Captain America Civil War was something until about maybe 2 weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, I was just kind of like, okay, it's coming. Here it is. And now we're hearing reviews and everything from it, that this airport sequence, which you've seen some of it in the trailer, is amazing. And I'm just like, okay, and they're like, it is fight to the death kind of stuff. And that's what I wanted to hear, because originally when I saw all this stuff, I'm like, looks like there's a backyard brawl. It just looks like they're curving their punches, and they're just like, yeah, we're still friends after this. All right, we'll go get a shawarma after this, And I'm kind of like, after hearing some of these reviews and people I trust, like Schmoes and Collider, I'm really intrigued in seeing this movie. And some people are saying that this might be the best Marvel movie, if not in the top 5, and I'm just like, okay. I've heard some positive, some negative about the movie. I've heard good things, I've heard bad things. I'm happy about all that, and honestly, I'm thrilled people are liking this movie, and I really cannot wait to see it now because it's finally upon us. And I really liked Winter Soldier as well. I really liked Winter Soldier. I own Winter Soldier on Blu-ray. I really liked that movie. Hell, I've liked all the Marvel movies and everything. They've had their great ones, they've had their not so great ones, but they haven't really missed on anything. Even when they're not at their best, like an Iron Man 2 or even like an Iron Man 3, where it's good, but the twist just kills it. It's not terrible. Like, there's redeeming qualities in all of it. Even Iron Man 2, something that's just not that. Even like Thor: Dark World. I like Thor: Dark World, but it's like it's a lesser movie compared to a Captain America: Winter Soldier, or the first Thor movie, or the Avengers, or even Ant-Man. Ant-Man was a lot of fun, or Guardians of the Galaxy. Anything like that. So a lot of these movies are I'm looking forward to them. I cannot wait for Doctor Strange, like I said earlier, and I really can't wait for Civil War. And I've seen some clips and everything. This action sequence with Cap and everything, and Falcon and Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch looks amazing in this movie. It all looks great. And there was this one clip I saw the other day. It was of Ant-Man meeting Captain America. And I'm not going to go into too much about it, but I loved it. I laughed my ass off. Oh my god, it was funny. And if you haven't seen Ant-Man, go check that movie out, because I think you have to at least see the last 2 Marvel movies to really understand what's going on in Civil War. That's what I've heard. But also, you need to be an aficionado on the Marvel Cinematic Universe to understand, and really, I think, fully appreciate this Civil War movie fully. So, I think, and that's what I've heard, and I can completely agree with that. And I'm so glad I've seen all the movies, because then I'm going to probably fully appreciate this for what it is, because I've been on the ride with these characters, and I'm really intrigued to see it. I hope the Russo brothers did a fantastic job. That's what I'm hearing. So yeah, I'm really intrigued to see it, and I'm really happy about it. So that's it, guys. There we go. That's just some rundown of some things I wanted to talk about. Look forward to some more videos coming out. I'm going to do some more reviews. I do want to get the Captain America reviews in and some Spider-Man reviews in before Civil War comes out. And maybe even like a review of Avengers and things like that, and the last Avengers movie, and some other Marvel Cinematic Universe movies as well. But I'll definitely do some of that stuff, and we'll before Civil War comes out. So as always, guys, thank you for watching this video. Hit that like button down below. Hit the subscribe to my channel. Check out all my other videos. I got some Batman and Superman reviews in there. I'm going to finish up my Superman reviews. I haven't the ones I haven't done yet. I will get to those in due time. And I'm going to do some more commentaries and some more things on movies and everything over the summer. So check everything out. Check out my fan films. Go check out all the stuff on my channel. And as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.